Hey there. All right, today we're going to talk about updating your menu and your main navigation. So, you may have a menu on your site that's in your main navigation. It may be your secondary navigation. It may be your footer menu. Most of the time, when you have a menu in place, you are going to update that using the back end of your site. So, you're going to navigate to Appearance. You're going to go to Menus. I'm just going to refresh this page. All right. So when I go to Appearance and I go to Menus, I'm going to go up here and say Select a menu to edit. In this case, I'm going to navigate to my main menu and hit Select. Just make sure I have the right one. So I'm going to scroll down here and you can see the menu that I want to update, which I can also see on the front end to make sure I'm using the right thing. I'm going to see that menu here. So let's say I want to add one of my pages. I'm going to add my learning library to my menu, and I want to put it underneath my About Us section. So I'm going to go to Learning Library, make sure that box is checked, and hit Add to Menu. Now it looks like nothing happened. However, if I scroll down, I can see Learning Library has been added to the bottom of my menu. To put it in the location where I want it, I'm just going to drag and drop all the way up to About Us. Now you can see if I drop it above About Us, it's going to align with About Us, which means it's going to be a main menu navigation item. What I don't want is it to be my main nav. I want it to be my sub nav. So I'm going to pull it down underneath About Us, underneath this Careers and Culture section, and I'm actually going to make sure it's kind of tucked in underneath Careers and Culture. And that way, when I hit save, it will show up right here underneath Careers and Culture instead of showing up here in my main navigation. So I'm going to go down here, make sure it's in the right spot, and then I would just hit Save Menu. Now, I don't want to publish this right now, so I'm going to walk through some more options. But that's all you really have to do if you're just adding a page to your menu. So, what are some other things I can do with my menu? If I click on that Learning Library module that I added, you can see that I can change my navigation label. So if I wanted this to say something like, instead of Learning Library, I wanted to say Insights, I could change the name of the navigation label, but still keep the name of the page the same. So this is really helpful if you have like an overview page you want to add, but you don't want to call it overview. You want to call it, I don't know, stand in, stand up, stand out, for example. Um, Another thing you can do is make it a button style. So maybe you have a donate button that you want to stand out a little bit more than some of the others. Let's see, what's a good example? I think my doorway site has a nice good button. Yeah, so we've got a donate button right here, and you can see it's styled a little differently than the rest of my main navigation. So this is a great way of calling out really important content is by using this button style checkbox. You can also add an icon if you like. You would just click into icon and usually a drop down comes up. I'm just going to save this really quick so you can see. Boop, boop, boop. Icon. So then once you save it, you click back into icon and then you can click and choose any of these. So a good example of this would be if I am going to put a donate icon or a donate button on here, and maybe I want to have it open to an external link. That's a link that leads away from my site. So I may want to just let people know that they're going to leave my site. So I may add a nice little icon. So that's a good option as well. All right, what else can we do? Ooh, let's talk about, I'm going to remove this really quick and save. All right, so let's talk about some of your other options for your menu items over here. So in addition to your pages, you can also add your posts. Let's say you have a blog post that for some reason you want to add into your main menu. You could do that as well if you like. Now, one thing I find really helpful is going to this custom link section. So what a lot of times I'll do is I'll add, maybe I have a link to a newsletter that's off the site, or maybe my contact page from my main website is actually on another site. There's a ton of different reasons you would use a custom link. Maybe it's something that's not on your site and you want to lead off the site. Maybe you have a donor portal or something like that. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your URL here. I'm just going to say, I don't know, gmail.com. And then I'm going to type in Gmail. That's what I want my, let's call it our navigation title to say, and I'm just going to hit add to menu. And again, it looks like nothing happened, but if I scroll down, now I can see that Gmail option is here. My navigation label is Gmail. I can change that if I want to. My URL is here, and then again, I can add that icon. So weird, but you just have to hit save. And then you're going to go down here and you're going to hit Gmail, and you can add that icon, and you can add that external link. And that's how you know that you're going off the site. So I find this to be very helpful, and I can show you what this looks like really quick. Sometimes it needs some additional styling, so it doesn't work right out of the box every time. So, but you can see I have a button style. It's going to Gmail, and it has that nice icon showing I'm about to leave the site. So that's definitely something that comes in handy. I'm going to go ahead and delete this because we don't need Gmail on our site. But if you have any questions, our team is always available to help. So go ahead and reach out. We'd love to get your site all set up and fancy. Talk to you later. Have a great night.